Hello and welcome to my review of the next two issues in the Warhammer 40,000 Legends collection. Now this should be issues 59 and 60. We're almost there, guys, almost. We've got 20 more issues left, or 10 more months of these issues, 10 more months of £20, so another £200 Hachette part works to deduct from your bank accounts, and then we've got the full collection. But as I promised before, I will do my update video in February to give you an idea of what we've got so far. So these are the two new issues, 59 and 60, I think. No need for a knife for this part at least. You just take these out. There we go. So 59 and 60. There we go. We'll just open these up. So 59 is Ravener Returned by Dan Abnett. I think I've got Ravener Returned. And then issue 60 is Treacheries of the Space Marines. Interesting. Now, as always, I'll just read the preface and give you some information on the books. So this is 74 in the collection, and issue 60 is number 63 in the collection. Ravener Returned. If you haven't read the Eisenhorn novels by Dan Abnett or the Ravener novels, go ahead and do it now. If not, obviously you get this in your subscription. So the preface reads, Inquisitor Gideon Ravenor and his retinue are believed dead, and, with shadowy forces moving against them, they'd like to keep it that way. Returning to the planet Eustis Majoris, they go undercover, investigating a brutal ring of smugglers, moving stolen arcane technology within the Imperium. As they descend deeper into the organisation, it becomes clear that a terrible plot is unravelling. The ancient machines contain the unthinkable, and Ravener must summon all of his wits to thwart the conspirators before the ultimate secrets of chaos itself are laid bare. Continuing the tale started in Ravener, Dan Abnett's latest science fiction thriller is a gripping tale of grim adventure and unlikely heroes. There you go. This book will set you back a lot of spare pages, 366 pages, so it's quite decent, and it was first published in 2006, so 12 years old, this novel. And this is the artwork. So there's the artwork by Wayne England. You can usually tell with Wayne because he's got some very prominent, distinct edges to his artwork. Ages of Mankind, it's in the 41st millennium. The Enemy Within revealed. Cultists and Witches. Illuminations, Priesthood by John Blanche. Outcast Desperado by Matt Bradbury. You know, blowing off her auto pistols, I think they are. Can't think that they're last pistols. Pardoner by I. Kerry-Look, or Kieri-Look. Citizen by Ruben Perez. Priests by John Blanche. Incredible. Gunshot by Matt Bradbury. Baron by Andrea Loderzo. Lady by Matt Bradbury. Incredible. And Enemy Beyond by Vincent DeVault. And then a little advert for Black Library. So that is Ravener Returned. Very, very interesting book. I have read it, but it was, you know, probably about 12 years ago or 11 or 10 years ago maybe. So it's going to be a joy to revisit the Ravener books, especially after I've finished the most recent Eisenhorn books. The next issue, issue 60, otherwise known as number 63 in the collection, Treacheries of the Space Marines. This doesn't describe an author because it's a collection which includes authors such as Matthew Farah, David Annandale, Jonathan Green, Andy Hoare, Aaron Dembski Bowden, Sarah Corkwell, John French, Andy Smillie, Anthony Reynolds, And there you go. So it's a collection of short stories, basically. And the preface reads, "The Space Marines of the Adeptus Astartes are the defenders of mankind, the ultimate superhuman brotherhood standing against the evils of the galaxy. But even among their hallowed ranks, there are those who would turn their backs on their brothers and follow the path of the traitor. Gathered within these pages, you will find tales from the dark side of the Imperium. Remember, that which can defend can also betray." Kind of reminds me of he protect and he attack. Anyway, this book will set you back 288 pages, so it's a shorter novel, shorter than Ravenna Returned, and it's not like a full story, it's a selection of them. Now, in terms of when it was published, it says first published in 2012. I'm not sure whether all of them were, maybe they all were published in 2012, but there you go. Here's the artwork, Treacheries of the Space Marines by Hardy Fowler. That's the front cover. That's clearly what looks to me like I want to say a Terminator, but doesn't look that bulky, but it does have the Terminator kind of tusks that the Chaos ones do have, and that does look like a Stormbolter with a blade on it and an axe as well. This sets place in the 41st millennium. Chaos Space Marines Revealed, that's another Wayne England artwork. Yeah, Chaos Terminator by Wayne England. Calidus Assassin by Danny Clark. I don't know if we've had that one before. Incredible. Khorne Berserkers by Alex Boyd. Chaos Terminator again by Wayne England. Noise Marines by Alex Boyd. Khorne Chaos Dreadnought by Des Hanley. Tyrant of the Hollow Worlds by Roman Tishinin. That's a nice one. I don't think I've seen that one before. I love these whips. Look at these whips. What's that? What's going on there? Plague Marines by Alex Boyd. Chaos Marines by John Wigley. And then an advert for Black Library. So there you go, that's Treacheries of the Space Marines. I haven't read that one, but it is newer than Dan Abnett's Ravenna Return. But Dan Abnett's Ravenna books are incredible. Strongly suggest you pick them up, even if you don't manage to get this subscription. Anyway, if you have read both of these and they're still very vivid in your memory, please do put all of your comments and things down below. Please refrain from spoilers, because you just spoil it for everyone if you just tell them too many details. But your comments, as always, very welcome. I love reading every one of them. So thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.